17 no's before breakfast. No to the bath, no to the shoes, no to the ice cream they begged for. What if every single no is actually a milestone? It's 7:40 in the morning, and Mara has already heard the word no 11 times. No to getting dressed, no to pancakes, his favorite, no to the red cup, then no to the blue one he demanded 10 seconds ago. By the time the shoes finally go on, they're both exhausted, and the day has barely started. That night, after bedtime, the quiet worry shows up. Mara scrolls her phone. Is he spoiled? Are we too soft? David wonders out loud if they're doing something wrong. It's the question almost every parent of a 2, 3, or 4-year-old asks in the dark. Why is my sweet child suddenly against me? Here's what developmental science actually found. Somewhere between 18 months and 3 years, a child makes the biggest discovery of their life. I am a separate person. Psychologists call it the birth of the self. And the very first way a brand new self announces itself is by disagreeing. Think of every no as a little flag planted in the ground. It says, I exist. I have a mind of my own. Your toddler isn't pushing you away. They're drawing the outline of themselves for the very first time. And the only way to draw an outline is to find the edges. Now look at your toddler's day from their side. Adults decide when they wake, what they wear, what they eat, when they leave. No is the one lever they can pull, so they pull it constantly. Not to defy you, but the way you'd press a brand new Superpowers button, again and again and again. So write this on the fridge. A toddler's no is almost never about you. It's about them. Saying no to your pancakes is not rejecting your love. It's practicing being Milo. The love is so safe, so guaranteed in their mind that they can afford to practice on you. And here's the mystery that unlocks everything. At preschool, Ms. Ada reports a different child. Milo shares, follows the routine, helps tidy up. Angel abroad, tiny dictator at home. Sound familiar? That gap isn't bad parenting. That gap is the proof of something beautiful. Children save their hardest testing for their safest person. At school, Milo isn't sure the rules bend, so he holds it together. With you, he's certain the love won't break, so with you, he runs every experiment. Being the safe one feels terrible some days. It is also the highest compliment a toddler can give. One more mirror to look into. Count how many times your toddler hears no in a day. No touching, no running, no shouting, not now. Researchers estimate toddlers hear no dozens of times a day. They're not inventing a weapon. They're speaking the language we taught them. Now, the bath battle. You know this one. It's 7 p.m., the tub is full, and Milo declares war on water. The instinct is to overpower, carry him in, hold the line, win. And you can win, tonight. But force teaches a toddler exactly one thing. Whoever is bigger decides. Every battle you win by force costs you the same coin, connection. The bath happens, but the no gets louder tomorrow because the need underneath it, some say over anything, was never fed. So instead of crushing the no, we're going to feed it on purpose. Here's how. Tool number 1, replace one no with 2 yeses. Not do you want a bath? That invites the obvious answer. Instead, bubbles or boats tonight, red cup or blue cup, stairs on my back or walking like a big kid. Same bath, same milk, same stairs. But now the decision lives in their hands. Watch what just happened. The no had nothing left to push against because there was no order to refuse, only a menu. The need underneath, I decide something, got fed. And a fed need is a quiet need. 2 small yeses, and the 7 p.m. war simply didn't happen. Tool number 2, swap no for when then. No park until you eat becomes when lunch is done, then we head to the park. Same rule, opposite music. No slams a door, when then opens one and points at it. Toddlers walk toward open doors. Tool number 3, hand out power on purpose. in toddler-sized doses. You carry the keys. You press the elevator button. You choose which swing. A child who gets real slices of control all day doesn't have to fight you for scraps of it at bedtime. Tool number 4, the secret weapon, play. Resistance melts when the no becomes a game. Put his shoes on your own hands and ask if that's right. Beg the pajamas to please not be worn. A giggling toddler physically cannot hold a protest. Silliness is not giving in. It's a side door. But some things are not a menu. The car seat is not optional. Medicine is not optional. Holding hands crossing the street is not optional. For the non-negotiables, the tool is different. You hold the boundary, and you hold their feelings at the same time. It sounds like this. You really don't want the seat. You wanted to keep playing. I get it. And the seat keeps you safe, so it's happening. Then you stay, calm as a lighthouse, while the wave breaks. You are not being cruel. You are being the one thing a flooded toddler needs, solid. 2 weeks later comes the real exam, bedtime. Mara feels the old script warming up and swaps it. Stars pajamas or dinosaur pajamas? One story or 2 short ones? You turn off the light or I do. Milo pauses, thinks, chooses, and walks himself to bed like the CEO of his own evening. Standing in the doorway, Mara realizes the war didn't end because Milo stopped saying no. It ended because she stopped needing him to say yes. The no's still come, softer now, fewer, but they stopped being a problem the day they became information, a small self asking for a small say. And here's the long game. The toddler who was allowed to have a no, held kindly, given real choices, grows the muscle that matters most later, the ability to disagree without fear. At 14, when someone hands them something they should refuse, you want that no strong, practiced, and absolutely certain it will still be loved. So tonight when the no's start flying, try the quiet translation. I am becoming someone. Offer 2 yeses, open a when-then door, hand over a little job, turn one battle into a game, and when it must be a no from you, make it a kind one. The phase passes, the self it built stays. If this changed how you'll hear the next, no. Tell us in the comments. We read everyone. Give it a like if it helped, and subscribe to Tender Minds, the science of your child's inner world, one gentle video at a time.